Today, food is the second largest expense in the average household. Housing is first, and sometimes transportation sneaks in as number 2. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Americans spend 11% of their take-home pay on food. No, it doesn't all go towards groceries, but approximately 6% is spent on groceries, while 5% is spent on dining out or ordering in. But today, we will focus on your grocery bill instead of your dining out expenses. I will tackle that topic in another video. Your grocery bills can add up real fast, especially if you have little ones to feed. From dinner entrees to snacks to drinks, the amount you spend directly affects your other financial goals. Also, the type of stores you shop at, for example, organic stores such as Whole Foods Market versus a discount store such as No Frills, will result in very different grocery bills. The city that you live in also has a huge impact on your grocery bill, as food prices vary greatly from a metropolitan city to a small rural town. Oh, and did I mention that food prices are going up in 2021? Don't lose hope, because the 5 proven tips that I'm about to reveal will reduce your food bill no matter where you shop or where you're from. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you clip coupons or go to 5 different stores to buy the lowest priced items. Remember, we want to be efficient and practical. Stick around till the end to see a bonus tip. Tip number 1. Be aware of the strategic layout of the store. Did you know that 2/3 of what we buy at the grocery store we had no intentions of buying? Stores not only rely on such human behavior, they also encourage it. Notice that all grocery stores have similar layouts. The produce section is placed as soon as you enter, not to encourage you to buy fruit and veggies, but to make you feel super healthy. Once you have the healthy options in your cart, you feel good about what you're buying and are more likely to give in to the less healthy items that you will come across later on. Let's move on to the dairy products, eggs, and meat. All of those are usually located along the back wall of the store. Why? To expose you to the maximum number of products and sales signs that will tempt you to pick up extra items that were never on your shopping list. Last but not least, the chocolate bars, cold pop, and magazines. Always located at the cash registers. As you patiently wait in line to get cashed out, your stores want to turn that waiting time into buying time. This is the most profitable area of the store, and they bank on you buying these little treats on a whim to eat and drink in the car ride home. To combat the temptations, stick to the perimeter of the store if you can, and focus your eyes on your shopping list instead of the shiny products on the shelves. To limit impulse buys, it's always best to go grocery shopping after eating a full meal. If you have an empty stomach, you're bound to make poor decisions that are not based on the nutritional content of the food, but rather temporary cravings that you might give in to. On a side note, if you want to learn more about food cravings, check out my other video entitled How to Eliminate Food Cravings. Researchers at Cornell University conducted a study where 82 participants went grocery shopping at 2 different times. First was between 4 and 7 p.m. when they were bound to be hungry, and second was between 1 and 4 p.m., right after eating lunch. The results showed that participants shopping on an empty stomach bought more high-calorie food items when compared to the time when they went shopping on a full stomach, where their food choices were on the low-calorie side. Did you know that brand loyalty is a budget killer? Don't automatically overlook generic or store brands. Many are made from the brand name companies, just with a different label. Now I know what you're going to say. Some brand name items just taste better. And if that's the case, then for those few items, stick with the name brand. But when it comes to staples like baking soda, sugar, salt, pasta, vinegar, flour, and canned items, there's very little difference in quality, but there's a big difference in price. Consumer Reports found that most generic brands measure up to the name brands in taste and quality, but more importantly, they are on average 20% lower in price. A family of 5 can save up to $3,000 a year just by making a small change of switching to buying generic brands. Who knew that it actually pays to be disloyal to your brand name products? Tip number 4. Leave the kids at home. If you're able to shop alone, do it. Children have a way of convincing us that Fruit Loops and Twizzlers are a good purchase. Doritos and Oreos? Sure, why not? If you absolutely must shop with your children, let them know ahead of time that you can only buy what is on your shopping list. Manufacturers pay top dollar to place their kid-geared products strategically on the shelves in order to grab their attention. They know that if children can get attached to a product and beg their parents enough, the sugary packed item will end up in a shopping cart. Almost 25% of grocery shopping money gets spent on processed foods and sweets, and I'm sure the kids have something to do with that. Although most people prefer to shop for food in physical stores, over the last 11 years, grocery spending has seen a small but constant increase year over year. In an article published by OneSpace, it is predicted that by 2022, almost 10% of all grocery sales will be made online. What's surprising is that the average online shopper will spend about $40 more than the in-store shopper. Several reasons for this may include the extra cost of delivery, buying bulk items and spending more to obtain free delivery, and not realizing how full your shopping cart is, because online shopping carts have no size limit, unlike the carts in physical stores. So think twice before booting up that computer to buy groceries online. It can cost you more than just bruised bananas. The bonus tip is, go meatless. By now, I think you already know that meat is very expensive compared to all the other food groups. So to all the meat eaters out there, don't be afraid to branch out and have a meatless meal once or twice a week. Buying large quantities of meat can make your grocery bills skyrocket, especially when the meat isn't on sale. Buying meat alternatives like Beyond Meat or the Impossible Burger is not any cheaper either. So instead, check out some of my vegetarian recipes to get inspired and see how budget-friendly meatless dishes can be. As you can see, a few new habits can easily lower your monthly food bill. Before you know it, you will have enough saved from grocery shopping hacks to accomplish your other money goals for this year. Let me know what shopping trips you use to save money at the grocery store in the comments below. See you at the next video!